Hello everybody, this is Robert of RJL518, and I want to welcome you to the first round of the 1975 college football playoffs I'm about to run here. As you can see on your screen, this is what comes out with utilizing the playoff format. If anybody did not watch the video of the introduction of my playoff format, or the video where I discuss really how we should do the college football playoffs, I recommend you please watch that first. You'll understand what I'm talking about. But here, you can take a look at the 1975 college football playoff as I got seeded them up. Ohio State at 1, Texas is 2, Oklahoma 3, Alabama 4, Arizona State is 5, Penn State 6, UCLA 7, Miami, Ohio 8, and Maryland is 9. This is game 1, and this is a play-in game in the first round. This is the only game of the first round. We only have 9 teams in 1975 that are eligible for this playoff. So this game is going to feature Miami, Ohio, and Maryland. So let's get right to it, shall we? And I welcome you to Camping World Stadium here in Orlando, Florida. This is the 1975 Tangerine Bowl between the Maryland Terrapins and the Miami, Ohio Redskins. And at that time, they were known as the Redskins, not the Redhawks, before we all became politically correct. Wonderful. Beautiful day here. Beautiful day actually here in Orlando. 60 degrees. It's clear. About 15 to 50 mile an hour winds. It's actually pretty breezy out there between these two. So we'll see what kind of game we get as we're getting ready to play the first round of the college football playoff. I'm going to be playing both offenses. So I'm going to try to win as both teams as best as I possibly can. Let's start with quarter 1 here between Maryland and Miami, Ohio. Maryland won the toss and elected to defer, so Miami will go ahead and take the kickoff. So let's get things going here. Quarter 1 between Maryland and Miami, Ohio. And here's the kickoff. Taken at the left at the 13, 30, brought back to the 40, brought back to about the 42. Nice play. Nice kick by Sachko. Not deep, but Walker has the 13, and he returns it about 29 yards. And that's where the Redskins will take over at their own 42. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Miami, Ohio Redskins. Quarterback will be Smith. Running backs, Carpenter, Walker. Wide receivers, Rhodes, Jekin. The tight end is Taylor. And offensive line, Watson, Trowbridge, Gunlock, Felton, and Benjamin. Hopefully this should be a good game. Should be a nice win, a nice game between the two. The only thing about it, of course, is that whoever wins this game has a date with Ohio State. Good luck. First down and 10 for Miami at their own 42-yard line. And we'll see what we got here. Running back to Carpenter. Let's try a trap to the right. Here's a handoff to Carpenter. Carpenter's going to get nothing there. He's tripped up by Roy at the 43, and that is a gain of 1. Defensively for Maryland, they run a 4-3 defense. On the line is Evans, Campbell, Fisher, Hughes. Linebackers, Benson, a 10. Very good linebacking core by Maryland. Benson, DeVito, Sheeta, and very good secondary as well. Roy, Young, Zachary, and Breschbiel. So second down and 9 for the Redskins at their own 43. I'll do 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. See if we can get Juck in the play here. It'll be a short slant. Back to throw is Smith. Smith throws, and he's short slant to Jokin at the 48. It's complete. Breschbiel brings him down, a gain of 7. It'll be third down and 2 coming up for Miami, Ohio. The ball is at midfield. This is the 1975 Tangerine Bowl between these two. Third down and 2, we'll go 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. We'll go to an I formation, and Carpenter's going to get the call here in the dive. Here's the handoff. Here's the handoff to Carpenter, and Carpenter gets stuffed. Sheeta pulls him down at the 49. That's a gain of 1 on the play. It'll be fourth down, and the Redskins will have to punt it. So we'll punt the ball, and so Smith will do the punting. And here's the punt attempt. And it looks like it's a rush. And nope, it looks like it's going to be dead at the 3. What a beautiful punt by Smith. And Maryland takes over at their own 3-yard line, first down and 10. So not a great play for the Terps, but we'll see how they come up here. It's first down and 10. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Maryland. We will have Dick at quarterback, Atkins, one running back, Franklin, wide receivers Hoover, Schultz, the tight end is Kinney, Kaprowski, Fulton, Ochep, Nash, and Richie make up the offensive line. First down and 10. Got to be careful. You got to be careful. I formation. They give the ball to Franklin and see a trap to the right. Here's a handoff to Franklin. Franklin's going to get nothing. He's brought down by Windsor, and no gain for the Terrapins. Defensively for Miami, Ohio. Remember, this team was ranked number 12 in the top 25 at that time. Remember, these rankings are not the final rankings. These are the rankings made before the bowl games, and that's what I have to go by. On the defensive line, we have Edwards, Hassanall, Fucht, Windsor, linebackers Hatkus, Kelly, Wiggins. Secondary is McDermott, Young, Zook, and Rome. It's second down and 10 for the Terrapins. They'll go 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Got to be careful. And it looks like they're going to try a trap to the left. Here's the handoff, and he's going to get some yardage out there. It's a trap of Atkins straight ahead. He's tackled by Allen at the 7, and that's a gain of 4. So it'll be third down and 6. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. We're going to try a short, quick pass and try to get the ball to Hoover. 4-2 nickel showing blitz, original play call. Back to throw is Dick. Dick is looking. He throws. And McDermott leaps, but he can't make the pick. It's incomplete. Nash looks like he was hurt on the play. He'll be out a few plays. So both teams go 3 and out on their first possession. It'll be fourth down and 6, and now the punt, Sachko will come in for the punt. Here's the punt, taken at about the 47, and not much there. Silienski brings them down, a return of 1, a 40-yard punt. So Miami, Ohio takes over at their own 46, first down and 10. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Give the ball. It doesn't look like running is going to be the real issue here. That offensive is maybe more of a passing situation, I think. Well, maybe more of a passing situation, although he did run for 1,000 yards. It's going to be a trap to the right. Here's the handoff to Carpenter. Carpenter is going to get stuffed. Fisher brings him down at the 45, a gain of 1. It'll be second down and 9. We'll go 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. We'll do a short slant. Nope, not a short. Doesn't look good there. Medium hitch pattern. Nope, not there. Looks like this is a running game. Doesn't look like we got much of a run here, so it looks like we're running the ball. Walker's going to get the call. It'll be a trap to the right. Here's a handoff to Walker. Walker's going to actually get some yards. He's drilled by Benson, and a nice play. He's tackled by Breckbull at the 39. That's a gain of 6. It'll be third down and 3 for Miami, Ohio. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Doesn't look like this is a passing team. So it looks like we'll be running the ball. 2 wide receivers, 2 run. We're going to do a full house backfield and maybe give the ball to Zwayer. Give the ball to Zwayer, the running back. Here's the play. Handoff to Zwayer. Zwayer's going to get nothing. Evans spins him down at the 37. That's a gain of 2. So it brings up fourth down and 1 for Miami, Ohio in no man's land. And I don't see why you don't go for it here. A punt doesn't really help you much. I think you go for it on fourth down and 1. They'll go double tight end, 1 running back. Carpenter's going to get the play. And it's going to be on the dive. And we're going to call it. Here's the play. Handoff to Carpenter. Carpenter's going to get stuffed. Tackled by Benson at the 38, a loss of 1. And Maryland takes over at their own 38-yard line. So the Terrapins get the stop on Miami, Ohio, and it'll now be going the other way. Joseph is with me today. What do you think, Joseph? I still think that's a right call. The Redskins really don't have much here and a passing attack. They're going to have to run this ball if they're going to have any hope of beating the Terrapins today. First down and 10 for Maryland at their own 38. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Do they have a passing attack? A little bit of one, yes. A short hitch pattern to Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. Dick throws. The pass is caught by Hoover at the 49. He's tackled by McDermott. That's a first down and a gain of 13. And I think that's the first down of the game. Yeah. And it happens at 10:49 at quarter one. So a nice first down by the Terrapins. And they're now in Redskin territory. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Franklin, the running back, is going to get the call. We'll see an off tackle to the right. Here's the handoff, and here comes the run, and off tackle right with Franklin. Wiggins whips him down. That's a gain of 1. And it'll be 2nd down and 9 for Maryland. Maryland has the ball, and we'll see what they do here. Let's see, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They'll call a shotgun formation. They're going to do a short cross pattern. Play action, get the ball to Schultz. Back to throw is Dick. Dick looking for target. Dick throws to Schultz, and the pass is incomplete. Schultz just dropped it. And you can't be doing that in a playoff game like this. No, you really can't. Here you are. You're Maryland and Miami. You're trying to get into the playoff, to get further in the playoff. Of course, whoever's going to win this game is going to wind up playing Ohio State, but you still want to get a nice playoff win. It really helps recruiting, and Schultz dropping that pass for Maryland really didn't help much. 3rd down and 9, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, still staying in shotgun. The medium hitch pattern is going to be called to Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. Dick looking for a target. He's being rushed, and Dick is sacked. He's dropped by Windsor, a loss of 7. Atkins was injured on the play, and looks like he'll be back. But a nice play by Miami, Ohio, and Maryland will have to punt it away. So no team able to get any offense going on here so far, so let's call the punt. A deep punt, Sachko will do the kick, and we'll see where it winds up. Here's the kick, taken about the 17, and that's about it, as Fike calls for the fair catch. 1st down and 10, Miami, Ohio. 9:38 left in quarter one. We've got no score. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Walker's going to get the call here on a trap right. Here's the handoff to Walker. Walker's going to get nothing. He's dropped by Evans to the 18, a 1-yard gain, and it'll bring up 2nd down and 9. Maryland does a very strong defense, and it's going to be tough for Miami, Ohio to win this game, I think. But remember, Miami, Ohio at this time was in a much weaker conference. Maryland's still playing at this time. They were playing in either the Big East or the ACC. 2nd down and 9 for Miami, Ohio. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to try it's kind of difficult to play modern day college football in 1975, but we know what we got to do here. We're going to give the ball to Carpenter, and we're going to try a trap to the left. Here's the handoff to Carpenter. Carpenter's going to get nothing. He's tackled by Hughes at the 19, and that's a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Walker, that was his 2nd rushing attempt. And we'll try a 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. They'll go shotgun formation. Try a medium out pattern. They're going to try to get the ball to Jekin. Here's the play. Back to throw is Smith. Smith on the rush. Smith's going to take off with it, and he's going to get some massive yardage with it. Smith is hit by Zachary, but Smith got away. Evans with the stop at the 39. That's a gain of 20. That's the longest play of the game so far, as Smith picks up the 1st down for Miami, Ohio. Yeah, they bring it up to their 39, and that is definitely a great play. That's a great play for the Redskins to try to get the ball a little bit further up there, and now they're in much better shape now after that play. 1st down and 10 at their own 39 for Miami, Ohio. 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Now go double tight end, 2 running back, and I think we might see let's see if we can do an option play here. Let's see if there's the option. Yep, we'll do a read option right and hand the ball off to Carpenter. Here's the play, and it's going to be a read option right. Carpenter's going to get the ball, and he's going to get maybe a gain of 3. He's tackled by Sheeta at the 42. 2nd down and 7, and it looks like Maryland is bunched up into defense, so we'll see what they do here. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to try to get the ball out to... They're going to try to get a short out pattern to Taylor. Here's the play. Back to throw. Taylor looking, and he throws. The pass is incomplete. Taylor bobbled the ball and couldn't hang on. There was a flag, but they'll pick it up, no penalty. That could have been went either way, I think. Possibly Taylor may have been pass interference, possibly on Maryland, but they didn't want to take the chance of that play. So 3rd down and 7 for Miami, Ohio at their own 42. They're going to go 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, stay in shotgun. They're going to try a long fly and try to get something to Jekin. Here's the play. Smith back to throw. He's looking, and he throws. Incomplete. And Carpenter and Benson both have it, but Benson pulled it away. It's basically, and they're going to say they're going to rule it incomplete. Yeah, that was close. I actually thought maybe Carpenter might have had the play, but might have had the ball, but Benson pulled it away. So 4th down and 7 for Miami, Ohio. They'll have to punt it back. So Smith with the punt. And Maryland will call a punt return. Here's the kick. And take it to 15 and brought back maybe up to the 19. Nice play by Roy. And that's where Maryland will take over at their own 18-yard line. Halfway through quarter 1, no score between Maryland and Miami, Ohio. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Franklin's going to get the call. They're going to try a pitch to the right. Here's the play. Pitch to the right. Flag is down. And nothing doing. Wiggins hits him out at the 14.
Encroachment defense.
But an encroachment penalty on Miami, Ohio will go ahead and be accepted. So Maryland will get another chance. Yeah, he looked like he might have lined up really in the neutral zone on that one. So now it's 1st down and 5 for the Terrapins. Still saying a 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. Franklin's going to get the call. It's going to be a sweep to the right. Here's the play. Hand off to Franklin. Franklin's going to get nothing. He's tackled by Windsor at the 21, and that is a loss of 2. Well, Miami was definitely ready for that one. They really had that play there, but there wasn't really much there at all. So actually, lucky he only lost 2 yards. He could have lost more. 2nd down and 7. They'll go 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Send a man in motion, a short slant to try to get it to Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. Dick is looking. He throws. Pass is caught by Hoover. 1st down. Drilled by McDermott. But he picks up a 10-yard gain and a 1st down for the Terrapins. That was a good play. Yeah, that was very good. You go ahead and you get the 1st down. You got to try to get the ball moving. This could be a low-scoring game because right now it looks like both defenses definitely came to play. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They'll go 2 wide receivers, a running back I formation. Franklin's going to get the call and a dive up the middle. Here's the handoff to Franklin. Franklin's going to actually get some yards. He's into the line. He's taken down by Kelly at the 34. And that's a 3-yard gain for Maryland. 2nd down and 7. 2nd down and 7 for the Terrapins. They're going to go to a 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Stay in the regular play. Try a short cross pattern. Looks like it's going to get the ball to White. And let's see, it looks like a timeout was called. Yep. Timeout on the field as Dick made the timeout, called it. And Maryland will think of another play here. 5:58 left in quarter 1. Still no score in game 1 of the 1975 college football playoff. This is the 1975 Tangerine Bowl between Maryland and Miami, Ohio. 2nd down and 7. And I think they're going to go to a shotgun formation, try to a short out pattern, and get the ball to Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. He's looking. Dick's going to have to throw it, and he dumps it off to Franklin at 33. Kelly knocks him out about the 40. That's a 6-yard gain. That's not bad. That's not too bad. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Double tight end, 2 running back. Franklin's going to get the call. It'll be a dive play. Here's the handoff to Franklin, and Franklin's going to get nothing. He's tackled by Hatkiss at the 39. That's a loss of 1, and it brings up 4th down. So both defenses playing tight here, and Maryland will have to punt. Yeah, you don't want to take any chances here. And 4th down and 2, you go ahead and punt the ball and play a little bit of field position. They will call for the punt return. Here's the punt, taken at about the 22, and that's about it. Faked at the 21, grabbed it, and about a return of 1. 5:21 left in quarter 1, no score between the Terrapins and the Redskins. 1st down and 10. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Smith's going to get the call. They're going to try a dive play with the quarterback. Here goes Smith. He calls his own number, and Evans on the stop at the 22. No gain at all. Yeah, no, the Maryland defense. You look at that line. I mean, the line is, that's one heck of a defense. I mean, the lowest ranked player on that defense from Maryland is Zachary, and he's a 6. You got 2 9s, 2 7s. I mean, really, Maryland is stacked on defense. They're still going to be a tough team to stop, I think, even if they do get through this game here. 2nd down and 10. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Smith with the quarterback. He's going to try a bootleg. Here's the play. Smith's got it. Smith's going to try to get some yardage, and he fakes the handoff, and Benson brings him down to 22. No gain. And right now, Miami, Ohio is not able to get anything going. You know, they only got 35 yards rushing, and most of that was a 20-yard gain by Smith as he tried to, and he scrambled on it. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, shotgun being called. Flowers is going to get the play call here. Play action will work here a little bit. Medium cross. Smith back to throw. He's looking. Play action. He throws. The pass is going to be incomplete as Young jumps in front of him and bats the ball away. So nothing going to do on that series for Miami, Ohio. They'll have to go ahead and punt, and they'll punt it deep. Here's the punt, and it's taken at about the 40. Brought to about the 44. Flag on the play.
Holding. Receiving
and
team.
it's going to be a
10-yard
holding penalty, which will move the ball back about 10 yards on Benson. 4:18 left in quarter 1. No score here at the 1975 Tangerine Bowl. 1st down and 10 for Maryland at their own 31. Kinney's going to get the call here. They're going to try a pass on the first play, a medium hitch.
False start.
And a false start on
5-yard
Maryland
penalty.
will kill that
Repeat.
idea.
1st down.
And that moves the ball back to the 26. Not a bad crowd here at Camping World Stadium, although it really wasn't called that back in that day. I believe it was just known as Orlando Stadium. This is where the UCF Knights do play, though. So 1st down and 15. They'll go to 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Schultz is going to get the call, be a short out pattern. Back to throw is Dick. Dick is looking, and he's going to get snapped by Hasenor. That is a loss of 9, a big sack. And Dick has already been sacked twice today. The Miami, Ohio defense, their weakness, a little bit of their has a little secondary, but there's not much weakness on them either. Look at you, got 2 10s. You got 3 10s on defense. You got 3 9s. The weakest player is the defensive back, Allen. But other than that, Miami, Ohio got a good defense. They're going to play Maryland tough this game. Still no score. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Shotgun formation. Medium out pattern is going to go to Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. He's looking. Dick's going to fire. He's going to get it. The pass is going to be caught by Hoover at the 25. McDermott knocks him out. That's a gain of 10. It'll be 3rd down and 14 for Maryland. So we'll see what they do here. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Dick is going to call the play, and they're going to try a long fly pattern, try to get the ball to Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. Dick is looking. He's looking. He lets go of the ball. The pass is incomplete, and he overthrew him. Yeah, McDermott was on the coverage. Hoover couldn't make the play. Little difficult when you have a big sack like that. So. That's big there. And once again, Miami, Ohio's defense comes through. They'll have to punt the ball back. We've had no sustained drive so far. Here's the punt, taken at the 30. And looks like he's nailed at about the 33.
Illegal block. Receiving team. 10-yard penalty.
But that penalty will remove it back to the 21. So no team's getting anything going here in this Tangerine Bowl. 1st down and 10 for the Redskins. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to go to an I formation, and they'll do a trap left to Carpenter. Here's the handoff to Carpenter, and Carpenter is going to get nothing. He's tackled by DeVito at the 21. No gain. This is going to be this kind of game where neither team's going to be able to get anything going with these defenses. Final score of this game could wind up easily being 3-0 between these two. 2nd down and 10 for Miami, Ohio at the 21. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Smith's going to try a dive play. Here's the play. Smith takes it himself. He actually gets some yards. He gets a lot of yards. Smith with room to run. He's tackled by Young at the 33, but that is a first down for the Redskins. The funny thing is they actually called a good play there. That was a great play by Smith, and he can run with the ball. He can do it, and Trowbridge made a big hole on that. And Miami, Ohio's got 47 yards rushing. Okay, so they can run this ball. It's just going to be very difficult against this defense. They go to a double tight end, 2 running back. Walker's going to get the call, and they're going to try maybe another dive play up the middle. Here's the handoff to Walker. Flag on the play. He's dropped by Fisher at the 32.
Grabbing the face mask. Defense.
A huge penalty, though, on Maryland.
First down.
Will actually move the ball to the Miami 48. So a big penalty, and that will be another Miami, Ohio first down. Yeah, that's big. That's actually big. You now give Miami, Ohio a better chance to get in there, and that's actually a pretty big play. First down and 10. They'll go 2 wide receiver, 2 running back. And we'll do an off tackle left and try to get the ball to Walker. Here's the handoff to Walker. Walker's going to get stuffed. Hughes has got him. No gain. Yeah, as I said, there's not going to be much of a running game at all for either one of these teams. I really have no idea how either one of these teams are actually be able to put this together, but it's going to be interesting to see how it works out. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back, so they're going to try now to do. Shotgun formation. Try a short quick and try to get the ball to Rose. Here's the play. Back to throw. No way. And was trying to get it out to Jokin, but it was tipped by Breckbeal. And that's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Yeah, passing's really not the thing here. The only way you're gonna do is you're gonna have to run with this ball. So they're gonna do a 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Smith's gonna call his own number, and he's gonna try. He's going to try a dive. Actually, no. I think he got a throw still. Yeah, I think so too. Jokin's going to be the wide receiver. They're going to try a medium fly pattern. Back to throw is Smith. Smith's looking. Smith's going to scramble and get nothing. He gets a gain of 1. Yeah, Maryland's defense is just way too quick for this Redskins team. And so even though they got a couple of nice plays, they're going to have to punt. You have a feeling it's going to be a big turnover somewhere that's going to decide this game? Smith will go ahead and punt the ball. And it's taken at the 15, and that's pretty much where it's going to end up at. Maryland has the ball at their own 15. 1:24 left in quarter 1. Still no score between these two. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Franklin's going to get the call, and he's going to try a trap to the left. Here's the handoff to Franklin. Franklin actually gets a few yards. He's tackled by Zook at the 18. That's a gain of 3. Franklin has 6 attempts for only 4 yards. That just tells you how strong the Redskin defense has been. Yeah, it's a lot stronger than some people think it is. Even when you got a big time team like Maryland playing merely a smaller program like Miami, Ohio. I'm still surprised why they're called Miami, Ohio, because the school is really in Oxford. I don't get it. You think maybe we would call it maybe Ohio Tech or Ohio A&M? I don't know. But because they're known as Miami, Ohio, it can't confuse people with Miami, Ohio and Miami, Florida. But that's why when we play Miami, Florida, we just call them Miami. I don't know. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, shotgun, short slant, try to get the ball to Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. He's looking, he fires. Pass is caught by Hoover at the 25. McDermott pulls him down, and that is a first down. Clock running, 37 seconds. Maryland will have to call a play. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Sweep to the right to Atkins. And a flag is down the play.
False start. Offense.
So you make a great play right there. You get the first down, and then a false start moves you back 5 yards. The clock does stop with 14 seconds left in quarter 1. So Maryland will have another play. 2 wide receivers, they'll go 3 wide receivers to running backs. Stay in the shotgun. They're going to try a long slant to Hoover to end the play. And another flag down.
Start. Offense.
And another flag on the play.
Repeat. First down.
And that moves the ball back to 1st and 20. So 2 straight false starts move Maryland backwards. So now what do? Well, now you got to be a little more conservative. I think maybe, but then again, we'll see what they do here to end this quarter. They're going to look at White. And they're going to try a medium cross pattern. Back to throw is Dick. He's looking. The pass is thrown. Passes right through White's hands. And he had it. Yeah, he had it. He just plain dropped it. That wouldn't have been anywhere, of course, for a first down yet, but any positive yardage right now for Maryland really does come through for you. 3 seconds left in quarter one. This will be the final play of the quarter. And they're going to try a long cross pattern. Actually, no, we'll try a short out pattern, but increase the route and get the ball to Hoover. Back to throw is Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. Dick throws. Pass incomplete. McDermott stepped in front of him and knocked it down. And that is the end of pretty much a very uneventful first quarter. 1 quarter in the books here. We'll be right back. Maryland, nothing. Miami, Ohio, nothing. Let's take a look at the first quarter stats of this playoff game between Maryland and Miami, Ohio. Pretty much there were no stats, although Miami did have 48 yards rushing. Maryland's 46 yards passing, no turnovers, a couple of drops, a few missed passes, but nothing really here. Dick is 5 for 10 of 46 yards. Smith's only got 7 yards, but Smith's got more rushing yards, but most of them on a scramble. So let's see. This is quarter two. We're in the 1975 Tangerine Bowl between Maryland and Miami, Ohio. The winner here will play Ohio State in the next round of the 1975 college football playoff. But right now, Maryland is facing a 3rd down and 20. So you know what they got to do. They got to pass. Yeah, they're going to do a long pass. They're going to try a long fly and try to get the ball to Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. He's looking, and he throws. He's got to dump it off instead. He passes it to Franklin with the 13, and Kelly with the stop at the 21 to gain a 6, and nothing doing. So 2 false start penalties kill Maryland's drive. Yeah, the penalties were really, really bad, and they'll have to punt it away. So going on to punt, Sachko with the punt. Fike will fight for the return. Fike takes it at the 23, and pretty much that's it. Fada made the tackle, and it was a beautiful punt, 56 yards, nice punt. 14:44, just starting quarter two, no score. Here comes Smith. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Carpenter's going to get the call, and it looks like he's going to try a trap to the left. Here's a handoff to Carpenter. Carpenter actually gets some yardage, and that's actually his longest run of the game, yeah. First down for Miami, Ohio. DeVito makes a tackle with 34. Gain of 11 there. And that's what you got to do. You got to keep on pounding yourself at this line. All right, but we know how strong Maryland's defensive line is. So this is that's a good start to the drive. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They will go back into I formation. Off tackle left to Carpenter. Here's the handoff to Carpenter. Carpenter picks up a gain of 2 as Campbell tackles him at the 36. That's his first tackle of the game. 2nd down and 8 for the Redskins. Miami gets the call. Miami does get the call here. We'll see what they do. It'll be 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Smith's going to call his own number. If that's going to work, let's try maybe a dive up the middle. Here's the handoff. Smith takes it himself, and he looks like he fumbles it. He does. Hughes pulls him down to 38. The ball's out. Young scoops it up, and Maryland has the ball. Yeah, there you go. That's what you want. That's what you expected to see. Sooner or later, it's going to be a battle of turnovers in a game like this. And Smith on the dive, a nice play by Hughes. And Maryland is in business now, as deep as they can get in Miami's territory. First down and 10 for Maryland. 13:52, just starting quarter number 2. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Atkins is going to get the call. It's going to be an off tackle to the left. Handoff to Atkins. Atkins actually going to get some yards. It is Fuchs on the stop at the 32. 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8. They actually have a good chance to they have a very good field goal kicker here, 50% from this range, so at least Maryland knows they can put points on the board if they can't get in the end zone. Miami, Ohio must go ahead and hold them here. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Shotgun is called. Medium hitch. Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. He's looking. Here comes the rush. Dick throws. Pass is caught. He dumps it off to White at the 21, and Allen makes the tackle. That's a first down and a 13-yard gain. Nice play by Dick. Yeah, he got it there to White. It was actually a dump off, and because Hoover was well covered, and White actually made a very, very fine catch. That's first down and 10 for Maryland. Now in the Miami red zone. If you're smart here, you could look at Schultz taking on Rome, and that might be the play. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, staying in shotgun. It'll be a short out pattern, and it's going to go to Schultz. Back to throw is Dick. He's looking. Looks like he's double covered. Dick's actually going to take off with it, and he's tackled by Hatkis at the 17, and that's a gain of 2. Good coverage there by the Redskins. Yeah, they made a good call there. A very nice play there by Miami, Ohio, and to stop them there. So it'll be second down and 8. Second and 8 at the Miami 17. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs is still the call. Set a man in motion, short slant to go to Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. He's looking. Dick's going to have to get rid of the ball, and the passes, he dumps it again to White at the 8. Zook brings him down. That's a gain of 9, and another Terrapins first down. And it'll be first and goal at the 8. This is what you gotta take the advantages of this right now. You gotta take the advantages. Okay, Miami, Ohio, turn the ball over in their own zone. This is what you need to do if you're the Terrapins. First and goal at the 8. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Atkins is going to get the call, a trap to the right. Handoff to Atkins. Atkins is going to get in there. He gets to the 5. Touchdown, Maryland. Maryland picks up the touchdown, and what a play by Atkins. Yeah, here's the play. He goes ahead, hands it off. Atkins gets around and just immediately gets through the line there. I think there was just some great blocking up front by Maryland, and they go ahead and score the first points of the game. Maryland will attempt the extra point, and it's perfect. 11:59 left in quarter 2. It's Maryland 7. Miami, Ohio, nothing. And Maryland will go ahead and kick it off. Walker will be waiting deep for the Redskins. Here's the kickoff. Taking it about the 8 to the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and nailed, but tackled by Schwartz at the 45. A nice 37-yard return. And Miami is in pretty good condition. Yeah, that's a good place to be at your own 45-yard line. So maybe if you can get something going here, you might be able to try to close the distance here. But right now, Maryland's got to feel great about that. That they got a big score on a turnover, and that's what you need to do. First down and 10, Miami at their own 45. They're gonna go ahead and hand the ball off to Walker. It'll be a dive play up the middle. Here's a handoff to Walker. Walker gets stuffed. Tackled by Sheeta at the 46, only a gain of 1. Third tackle on the day by Sheeta. It'll be second down and 9. It's going to be very difficult against that Maryland defense. Yeah, Miami's going to have a lot of problems here. It's going to be tough. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to stick with the play. Send a man in motion. Try an off tackle left to Walker. Here's the play. Handoff to Walker. Walker is going to run with it, and he'll pick up maybe 2. It was DeVito with the tackle at the 48, and it'll be third down and 7. Redskin fans here at Camping World Stadium are not worried at the moment here, but it could be interesting. But they might be very careful. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs for the Redskins. Third down and 7. They're going to go shotgun. They're going to try a pass. Short pass, increase the route, and pass is going to go to Rhodes. Back to throw is Smith. Smith's looking. He throws. And it's caught by Rhodes, but a flag on the play, though.
Offsides. Defense. 5-yard penalty.
That is an offsides penalty. It's third down and 7. They did not pick up the first down. They'll accept it, and it'll make it third down and 2. Yeah, so you take the penalty because it was not a first down. So you give Miami another chance here. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to go to a double tight end, 2 running back formation and try an I formation play. They're going to try a dive and try to get the ball to Carpenter. Here's the handoff to Carpenter. Flag on the play. Carpenter tackled by Sheet at the 48.
Encroachment defense.
But an encroachment penalty on Maryland will give him the first down. Whoa, yeah, that's That was really bad. Maryland tried to jump the snap, and I think a good catch by Smith, Miami quarterback, really made the play there. They'll go back to 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, but it is a Miami first down at the Maryland 42. Carpenter's going to get the call. They're going to try an off tackle to the right. 4-3 basic defense showing blitz. They'll call the play. Here's the play. Hand off to Carpenter. Carpenter actually gets a few yards. It's a gain of 4 before being brought down by Fisher at the 38. And that'll be 2nd down and 6. That's a manageable game. Yep, that's actually pretty bad. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. If you're in Miami, you need to get that ball. You need to get closer and closer, and you don't want and really need to try to answer back after that turnover. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Let's see what they're going to try a triple option left and try to get the ball to Walker. Here's the play. Walker with the ball. DeVito brings him down at the 37. It's a gain of 1. And he was injured on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Tried a little triple option action there. Didn't get work, but it'll be 3rd and 5. It's manageable, though. So it'll be So they'll go to 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. And they're going to try a short slant to Jokin. Here's the play. Back to throw with Smith. He's looking. Smith's going to have to dump it off. And he gets it off. Checks down to Carpenter. Tackled by Selensky at the 35. That's a gain of 2. 4th down and 3. They're not in field goal range. And I think if you're Miami, you go for this. Yeah, you're in no man's land. A punt here doesn't help you. You might as well go ahead and try to pick up. It's 4th down and 3. It's manageable. See what you can do with it. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They'll be looking at Carpenter. Carpenter's going to try to get the dive, and we'll see what he does here. They'll first set it up put it back into I formation. Carpenter's going to get the call. And here's the play. Hand off to Carpenter. Carpenter's got the ball. And does he make it? Yes, he gets the 1st down. Zachary brings him down to 31. And that was gutsy by the Redskins, but they pick up the 1st. That's big. That's big. Keep the ball moving if you're Miami. Keep the ball moving. 1st down and 10 at the Maryland 31. Go back to 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Taylor's going to get a try and see if they can make a pass here. Hitch pattern to Taylor. Back to throw is Smith. Smith's going to have to throw, and the pass is he dumps it to Jenkins, complete. He's drilled by Breckbeal. He forced the fumble, but Carpenter jumped on it, and Miami maintains the possession. And after all that, it's a 2-yard gain. Yeah, all that excitement, and all you get is 2 yards. So now 2nd down and 8. They'll go 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. Carpenter's going to get the call. They'll try a trap to the left. Hand off to Carpenter. Carpenter actually has some yardage at the 15, 10, 5. He's in there. Touchdown, Miami, Ohio. What a play by Carpenter. Yeah, he brought a big hole by Benjamin. What a hole. He opened it right up. Let's take a look at that again. And Benjamin makes a whole handoff. Carpenter goes all the way. And I think Maryland was caught off guard. I think they were expecting I think it was a pass defense. I'm not entirely sure on that. But they were definitely Maryland was definitely in a nickel. And I think they expected the pass. But nice call by Miami. And they are tied 1 point away from tying the game. Here's the extra point attempt. It's perfect. 8:32 left in quarter 2. Maryland 7, Miami, Ohio 7. They will go ahead and kick it off. Schultz will return deep for Maryland. Great answer by the Redskins. You turn the ball over, Maryland scores, you bring the ball, an absolute terrific drive. Here's the kickoff. And it's taken at the 30, 40, squibbed. And it's Siliensky, the 28, and he brings in a 14-yard return. So Maryland will have good field position at their own 42, 1st down and 10. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Franklin's going to get the call on a dive. Here's the handoff to Franklin. Franklin's actually got some yards. Nice play, a gain of 4. Kelly pulls him down at the 46. 4th tackle made by Kelly. 2nd down and 6 for Maryland. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Hoover's going to get the call. Play action, short hitch. There's fakes the handoff. Pass is going to Hoover. And he throws. Pass incomplete. And Dick tried to dump it to Schultz. And there was no catch as Dick was hit after the throw. And, of course, if this was 2019, that's a flag. But because we can't let the quarterback, God forbid we let the quarterback get hurt. Or hit, I should say. We don't want nobody getting hurt. 3rd down and 6 for the Terps. They're on their own 46. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, shotgun formation. Short, quick. Increasing the route, they'll try to get it to Hoover. And a flag is down.
False start. Offense.
That is the 3rd false start penalty on Maryland. So obvious, and Fulton's the guilty party of that. So now you're making it a lot more difficult if you're the Terrapins. 3rd and 11. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. So try it again. Only this time it's going to have to be a medium cross. And they'll make sure they get the route. And it's going to be Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. He's looking. Dick's going to take off with it, but he's not going to get much. And it looks like it's he dropped the ball. There's a scramble. But Kaprowski with the recovery. So Maryland keeps possession. And after all that, it's a 1-yard gain. Yep, it's a 1-yard gain. After all that excitement, it's just a 1-yard gain. So 4th down and 10, as Maryland can't get anything going with there, they will have to punt. So out comes Sachko. Fike will return it. And they'll call a punt return. Here's the punt. Fike to the 15, 20, and maybe brought back at about, the 22? 21, close enough for Jazz. Yep. Good call there, Rob. You actually had it right. 7:14 left in the half. Tied at 7 in this play-in game between Maryland and Miami, Ohio, the 1975 Tangerine Bowl. Game 1 of 9 games in the college football playoff. 1st down and 10 for Miami at their own 21. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Carpenter's going to get the call. It'll be a trap to the right. Hand off to Carpenter. This time Carpenter don't get much. Benson brings him down to 23. And that is a gain of 2. Yep. 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8. They'll stay 2. They're going to go to a double tight end, 1 running back. Quizno looks like he have a shot, a short slant. Here's the play. Back to throw with Smith. Smith's going to throw the ball, and he passes it to Carpenter. Benson drills him, and he just plain dropped it. You're not going to be able to throw the ball today if you're the Redskins. Now, I really don't think you're going to see much of that today. I think it's going to be a very difficult game there for Miami to do anything, especially since Smith is really not a real threat to throw the ball. 3rd down and 8. They go to a 3 wide receiver, 2 running backs. Smith, he's not going to call the name himself. He's going to give the ball to Carpenter. Carpenter's going to try an off tackle to the right. Here's the handoff to Carpenter. Carpenter actually gets to about the 25. Evans with the tackle, maybe the 26. It's a 3-yard gain. Nothing Miami could do on that series. They're going to have to punt. Yep, 4th and 5. Go ahead and punt the ball. Smith will punt. Roy will receive. It's going to be deep. Here's the punt. Roy at the, it looks like it rolls dead at the 40. Not the 42. Okay. So upon a 32-yard short punt, still tied at 7, 6:07 left in the first half. Maryland takes over. 1st down and 10. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Franklin's going to get the call on a dive play. Here's the handoff to Franklin. Franklin's going to get nothing. He actually loses a yard as he's tackled by Fuke at the 41. That's the 2nd tackle of the game for him. Yeah, nice play by Fuke. Nice play by Fuke there. So we'll see if Maryland can recover after a short loss. 2nd down 11. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Shotgun. They're actually going to go to a trips to the right. And I think the pass should go to Schultz. They'll do a medium slant, and Schultz is going to play. Here's the play. Back to throw. Schultz looks open. Here's the throw. The pass is going to be caught. It's caught by Schultz at the 47. Whipped down by Rome. And that's a 1st down. That's a gain of 13 yards, and they're in Miami territory. Nice play. Very nice play. Dick can he can throw the ball. He can do it. He can do it. He definitely has a chance to get some yardage through the air. And that was a nice call. Staying in 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Actually, Dick will come up under center. They'll try a sweep to the left and give it to Atkins. Here's the play. Hand off to Atkins. Atkins has got nothing. Fuke pulls him down at the 46. No gain. Nice defensive play by the Redskins. Yep, they made a good play there and to stop them. 2nd down and 10. Three wide receivers, two running backs, back in shotgun. Staying in trips right. Hoover being covered by a 7. I think Schultz is the guy to go to. Medium out pass. They'll try a little play. They're going to try a little play action. We'll see what happens. Here's the play. Dick back to throw. He's looking. Dick has to take off with it. Dick is actually going to get the first down. What nice scrambling by Dick. He actually picks up a 14-yard gain before Young tackles him at the 32. Well, you got a set of legs there, Dick. You might as well go ahead and use them. And that was a nice play by Maryland. Ochap made a huge hole there for Dick. And Miami was definitely caught in the nickel. And that was a good play. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Dick can run with the ball if he needs to, but he's not the guy to do it. Franklin's going to get the call here. It's going to be a trap to the left. Hand off to Franklin. Franklin actually picks up a few yards. He's tackled by Edwards, the 30, a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8 at the Miami 30. We'll see what Maryland has planned for. Yeah, should be a nice attempt to see what they attempt to do. Staying in the shotgun formation, short slant going to go to Hoover. Here's the play. Back to throw is Dick. He's looking for Hoover, and he's going to run with the ball again, but this time Miami says nothing to him. As Windsor pulls him down to 29, a gain of about a yard. Yep, this time Miami was ready for that. They might have had somebody ready to scramble, and that was just a nice play defensively. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 3rd down and 7. They'll try a medium hitch and try to get the ball to Schultz. Back to throw is Dick. He's looking for Schultz. And he's going to be able to throw. And the pass, he dumps it, pass off to Franklin, the 27. It's complete. Kelly hammers him the 23. That's a gain of 6. And it's 4th down and 1. A 67% chance of a field goal here. But if you're Maryland right now, I think you go for this. Yeah, why not? You're tied at 7-7. Your defense, although your defense is really holding Miami to hardly much of anything, absolutely, I agree. I think you go for this. They'll bring him upside. Dick could try a quarterback sneak and see what he can get here. He just needs a short gain. But they'll look at Franklin, and they'll think the dive play is going to be correct. So we'll see what they do here. They go to double tight end, 2 running backs. Franklin's going to get the call for the dive. And we'll see if they'll go to a I formation and see if that makes a difference. Yes, it does. Here's the handoff. They're going to give it to Atkins. Here's the snap. Handoff to Atkins. Atkins is going to get the first down and just a little bit more. He's spun down by Zook at the 19, and that is a gain of 4. Yep, that's a gain of 4. And Maryland with the first down in the red zone. First down and 10. They'll go back to 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to go back to a trips. They're actually going to go to a trips left. The play is going to go to Schultz, and they're going to be looking a medium slant to Schultz. Here's the play, back to throw. And a flag is down. Hatkins pulls him down by the belt. 10-yard loss.
Offense, 10-yard penalty.
And a huge holding penalty on Maryland. So it'll be 2nd down and 20 as they decline the penalty, and that's the right call. Yep, you decline it, and you move the ball back because you got the sack. 2nd down and 20. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, so go shotgun. Schultz is going to get the call again, this time a medium slant. Back to throw is Dick. He's looking. Dick is looking, and he gets crushed again. Hackis with his 2nd sack today, and just when it looked like Maryland was going in for the score, 2 10-yard losses, and Maryland is back to the 39. Took them right out of field goal range. Boy, did Miami's defense come through there. 3rd down and 30. They are going to look for Schultz, and they're going to try a long fly pattern. Here's the play. Back to throw is Dick. Dick's got time. Dick's going to throw. The pass is incomplete. So Miami's defense comes up huge as Maryland look like they're about to get some points, but Miami says no. It will stay tied, at least for now. Maryland at their own 39, and you got a punt. Yeah, they'll punt the ball and they'll try sidelining it. So here's the sideline punt, and it will not work. It goes in the end zone, so it's basically a net yard of 19 yards. 1:16 left to play in the half, still tied at 7. Miami with the ball in their own 20. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Carpenter's going to get the call. Off tackle to the left. Hand off to Carpenter, and Carpenter gets tackled by DeVito with the 22, and that is a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. They're going to go into hurry up and try a pass all the way on a medium fly pattern to Rhodes. Back to throw. Here's the Tamp. Here he goes, a chance, and this time he gets nothing. Campbell takes him down. That's a loss of 10. And Maryland calls time. Yeah, if you're in Miami, you're really not going to be able to pass. It's going to be very difficult to do so. Be very difficult to pass, and they're definitely going to have their issues with this if you're Maryland. So 3rd down and 18, and they're going to be happy just to take. They're going to have to wind up just giving away the ball. Maryland has only 1 timeout left. They're just going to run the ball and be smart and a trap up the left. Here's the play. Here's the handoff to Carpenter, and Carpenter is tackled by Campbell to 15, and that's a gain of 3. So 4th down and 15. Maryland calls time, and Miami will punt. Here's the punt by Smith. Roy gets it at the 50. Flag is down.
Illegal block. Receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
Flag is down, and Maryland has, with illegal block, they're going to get the ball back on their own 39-yard line. You got no timeouts remaining, so the only thing you can try is a Hail Mary, and that's what we're going to do here. So they will try the Hail Mary. Actually, they're out of range of it. So, all right, so very well. So just try the bomb. It'll be a bomb to Hoover. Here's the play. Back to throw is Dick. He's looking. Dick, and he dumps it off. Checks down to Franklin at the 40. He's tackled by Wiggins at the 45, but that is going to be the end of the half. Well, there was a little bit more scoring in that quarter than there was in the first. We are at halftime in our first playoff game of 1975. Maryland 7, Miami, Ohio 7. Be right back in a moment, everyone. Welcome back here to Camping World Stadium, the 1975 College Football Tangerine Bowl, which is the first round game between the Maryland Terrapins and the Miami, Ohio Redskins. Take a look at the first half stats, and still not much to talk about. Atkins with an 8-yard touchdown run to put Maryland up 7-0, but then a big 29-yard run by Carpenter puts Miami back in the game with a 7-7 tie. Maryland with 9 first downs, Miami with 7. Miami has 104 yards rushing, but Maryland has 99 yards passing. 1 turnover by the Redskins, and that's pretty much the difference there. Dick is 11 of 18 for 99 yards. He's been sacked 4 times. Smith, 3 of 18 for 11 yards. Carpenter has 66 yards rushing. So really not much there. The main relieving receiver for Maryland is Hoover. He has 4 catches for 40 yards. Let's get to quarter 3 in this very important first round game. Whoever wins this one will go play Ohio State. Maryland will return. Schultz is the return man. Schultz takes it at the 18, 20, 30, 40, 50. What a return by Schultz. That's a big return, and what a great place to start if you're Maryland. Yeah, you go ahead and you get a big one there. That was a 32-yard return. Not a good kick. It was a short kick from Johnson. So Maryland has very good field position right now to start at midfield. 1975 Tangerine Bowl was named as the opening playoff game of the 1975 playoff. First down and 10, Maryland at midfield. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Franklin's going to get the call on a dive. 4-3 deep, short, tight coverage, showing blitz, call the original call. Back to throw. Hand off to Franklin. Franklin's got yards. Franklin's got running room. Hatgas missed a tackle. Wiggins makes a tackle to 39. That's a gain of 11 and a first down. And that's a beautiful play. Yeah, that was a nice play by Franklin on the dive straight ahead. And I think Maryland caught Miami napping. First and 10 at the Miami 39. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Atkins is going to get the call now. A trap to the left, but first they'll go to I formation. A trap to the right instead. Here's the handoff to Atkins, and Atkins gets nothing. He's dropped by Wiggins. No gain. Wiggins has 4 tackles on the day so far for the Redskins. Second down and 10. They'll go 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. White's going to get the call, and will play action work a little bit? Yes, it will. Medium cross to White. Back to throw is Dick. Dick's got time. He throws, passes, caught by White at the 27, who is well covered. But White makes a great catch. Zook makes a tackle at 23, and that is a 16-yard gain. First down, Terrapins. Yeah, you got it right there. That's definitely a big play. First down and 10. They go to a trips to the right. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Franklin's going to get the call on a dive. Hand off to Franklin. Franklin gets maybe nothing. Spun down by Fuchs at the 23, and that's no gain. Second down and 10. They're already at a 67% chance of making a field goal. The way this game is going, points are going to be at a premium. Second down and 10, 3 wide receivers to running back. Shotgun is called. Send a man in motion. Medium slant to Hoover. Back to throw. And this time, Dick's going to have to run. And Hasenall has him at the line, no gain. The play was definitely busted. Yeah. I think the man in motion kind of did him in. Third down and 10 at the Miami 23. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. And I think you still got a call for Schultz going up against Rome. So Schultz is going to get the call. Will play action help him? Nope, they're just going to go for increase the route and go for a short slant. Here's the play. Back to throw. And he's going to have to run with it. Dick fades back to pass, and he's sacked by Kelly. Loss of 3. The Maryland offensive line has been awful, really, in passing situations. Yeah, that was a big, that was huge. That was huge. Dick has been sacked more times, I think. He's 12 of 19 for 115 yards, but he has just not been able to stay off the turf. Maryland's offensive line pretty much may be the weakness of that Terrapin team. They're going to attempt the field goal, 62% chance. So Sachko is going to come in and try the field goal. This is being kicked from the 26, so this would be a 43-yard attempt. Here's the snap. Kick is up. It is no good. It is no good. It's a low kick and a clean and a nice snap, but it's no good. And the Miami fans here in Orlando are extremely happy. Yep. They dodge a bullet, and Miami takes over at their own 33, first down. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Carpenter is going to get the call on a dive. Hand off to Carpenter. Carpenter picks up a few. He's tackled by Sheet at the 36. That is a gain of 3. Second down and 7 for the Redskins. And we'll see what that's the 4th tackle by Sheeta today. Yeah, that was a nice tackle by Sheeta. Nice tackle. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and they're going to stick with the run. They're going to stick with the run. Walker's going to get the call this time on an off tackle to the right. Hand off to Walker. Can Walker get some yards? A few. Sheeta gets his 5th tackle at the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 3. So now it's a manageable 3rd down and 4 for Miami. Yep, you get a nice play there. A nice play. So we'll see what they can do here. 3rd and 4. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to try an off tackle. Looks like I said, there's not much really to go. They have some awesome. Looks like the right is the best way to go here. Off tackle right, and they'll try to hand it off to Carpenter. Here's the play. Hand off to Carpenter. Carpenter is going to get a gain of 2. Roy with the tackle at the 41, and it's 4th down and 2. So what do you do now? You punt. You absolutely punt. You still. This is a game where another turnover could make the big difference here. Play field position. Hope for another chance. They'll go ahead and punt, so Smith will punt the ball to Roy. Here's the kick. Roy gets it at the 28, and he's brought down about the 31? Maybe about the 30. Oh, you're close enough. Maryland 7, Miami, Ohio 7, 10:44 left in quarter 3 in this defensive battle between these two. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Franklin's going to get the call, and it's going to be an off tackle to the right. Hand off to Franklin. Franklin gets some yards. He does. It's a gain of 4. Wiggins with the tackle to 34. Fifth tackle of the game for Wiggins. If you're Maryland, you got to continue trying to keep Miami honest here with those plays. They're going to go 3 wide receiver, 1 running back, shotgun. Kenny, the tight end, is going to get a call for this. It's going to be a short hitch. Here's the play. Dick back to throw. Looking. He throws. Incomplete. He checked down to Schultz. Rome tried to dive for it, but he couldn't make the interception. And it's now 3rd down and 6. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back is the call. They're going to go for a trips to the right. Schultz is going to get the play, and it's going to go to a shorts, and they're going to increase the length and try to get it as a hitch. Dick back to throw. He's looking. He throws. He dumps it off. He dumps it off to Franklin, the 35. He's got it. Kelly makes a tackle. That's a gain of 4. It's 4th down and 2. I got to hand it to Miami's defense. They are really holding, in my opinion, a better team at bay here. Well, here's the thing. You know that Maryland's in a stronger conference than Miami, Ohio is, but right now they're playing some awesome defense against probably really is a better team. The funny thing is that Miami, Ohio was ranked higher than Maryland was in 1970 on the 1975 poll that we use. 4th down and 2. The Terrapins will have to punt. Sochko will punt it to Fike. They'll call the punt return. Fike gets it at about the 13, the 12, and that's about it. Miller brings them down, a loss of 1. A 50-yard punt. Nice punt by Sochko. 1st down and 10, Miami at their own 11. 9:29 left to play in quarter 3. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Going to go strong to the left side. Maybe they might try a little something here and try to give the ball to Carpenter on a dive play. Here's the handoff to Carpenter. Carpenter doesn't get much. He's spun down by DeVito with a 13. That's a gain of 2. That's the 7th tackle by DeVito. The Maryland defensive line has done its job. There's only 1 play where they're pretty much caught flat-footed, but they've really kept Miami from getting much of any type of yardage. Yeah, they really have. 2nd down and 8. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Actually, go to a full house backfield. Zwayer maybe Zwayer can get the call. We'll see what they do a pitch. They're going to do a pitch to Zwayer. Here's the play. Pitch to Zwayer. Zwayer's going to get some yards. He's going to get a lot of yards. That's a nice play. He's pushed out by Benson, the 23, and that's a 1st down for Miami. And that's one of the only 1st downs they've gotten this quarter so far. Nice play in the full house backfield. You gotta realize in 1975 the full house and the options was still being run, so it's still very capable of the work here. Triple option is going to call to the right. It's going to be to Walker. Handoff to Walker. Walker actually gets a couple. It's a gain of 2, and Walker is limping off. He'll be back. He's a football player. 2nd down and 8 at the Miami 25. They'll go to a triple tight end formation. Carpenter is going to get the call, and it's going to be a dive play up the middle. Handoff to Carpenter. Carpenter is going to get some yards. Sheeta pulls him down to 28. That's a gain of 3. 3rd down and 5. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Shotgun, short slant, and they're going to try to get the ball to Flowers. Play action might work a little better. Here's the play. Back to throw is Smith. Smith looking for a chance. He's got to throw the ball, and he dumps it to Carpenter, who just dropped the pass. Well, that's not much you can do. That's a 2nd drop by Carpenter. He wouldn't have gotten the 1st down anyway. So 4th down and 5, and once again, Miami will have to punt. The punters have gotten more work than pretty much anybody else out there on this field today. Smith with the punt to Roy. Roy at about the 37, and that's about it. 35-yard punt. Maryland takes over at their own 37. 8:02 left, quarter 3. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Schultz is going to get the play, a medium slant. Back to throw is Dick. Dick is looking. He's going to take off with the ball himself, and he gets a gain of 3. Kelly with the tackle to 40. Miami's pass defense is doing a great job actually keeping Dick from throwing the ball. Yep. He's actually been able to scramble much here. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Trips to the left. White being covered by Hoover. They're going to have Schultz. Schultz is going to be the guy to go to. Schultz is going to try a medium cross. Back to throw. He's looking. Schultz. And he's sacked by Palmer. Palmer comes up with his first sack. Another sack on Dick. Yeah, he's been, he's just getting his butt whooped out there. Maryland's offensive line is just not giving him any time. 3rd down and 17. They'll go shotgun, and they're going to try a long slant, and no, actually we'll go for a long fly pattern. It's going to be to Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. He's looking. Dick has got time. He throws, and the pass is going to be caught. It's going to be caught by Hoover at the 48. McDermott makes a tackle, 19-yard gain, and a 1st down for Maryland. Yeah, the fans really give out a big groan on, a lot of the Miami fans, a big groan on that, and the Maryland fans love that one. That's a great play. That's a great play by Dick, and I didn't think Hoover was going to come up with it, but he does right there. That's a big 1st down for Maryland. They're at their own 49-yard line. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Franklin's going to get the call, a dive play up the middle. 4-2 nickel showing blitz. They're going to try a long fly pattern to White. Back to throw. He's going to look. He's going to have Dick's going to take off with it, and Dick actually gets tackled by Fuchs at the 45, but he scrambles for a gain of 6 yards. Nothing wrong with that. Nope, any positive yardage is always good, especially in a game like this between these two defenses. You kind of wonder who wants to play Ohio State more in the next playoff game. 2nd down and 4. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Atkins is going to get the call. Atkins is going to get the call, and they're going to try a short pass. Here's the play. Back to throw. Atkins is going to try to get it out to him, and he does, and he checks down to Hoover at the 39. He's knocked out of bounds, and it's a gain of 6. McDermott gets a tackle, and it is a 1st down. Yep, it's a 1st down. Nice play by Maryland, I'm sorry, although Miami did make a nice play there to keep him from getting any further. They're at the Miami 39, 1st down Maryland. Staying in 2 wide receiver, 2 running backs. Franklin's going to get the play. Off tackle to the left. Hand off to Franklin. Franklin's got to get some yards. McDermott pancaked him at the 37. And a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. You don't want to abandon the running game here. Well, you've only rushed, 32 rushes for only 22 yards. Okay. Some of that is just really because Maryland does not have a really great running game. But Miami's defense has done an excellent job. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs staying in shotgun. Hoover's going to get the call. Short cross. Back to throw. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. Here comes the throw. The pass is going to be intercepted. Intercepted by McDermott at the 27. And the hits are starting to impact Dick. Yeah, that was a hit interception. And that's the first turnover by Maryland. So Maryland looks like they're about to get points, and again they get stuffed, but this time it's a turnover, and both teams now have 1 each. As McDermott comes through with the big play. Miami takes over at their own 31. 5:58 left, quarter 3. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Walker's going to get the call, and it's going to be a pitch to the right. And he pitches to Walker, and Walker's going to get nothing. Sheeta had him, and no gain. 7th tackle by Sheeta, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 for Miami. Yeah, they got, Maryland was definitely ready for that play. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Try a short, I guess you can't do the screen with this team. Man, you just can't throw the ball with them. No, you just can't. So they'll just keep on running it. Carpenter, dive play up the middle. Hand off to Carpenter. Carpenter gets stuffed. He's nailed by Campbell for no gain. And it'll be 3rd down and 10. Shotgun. They got to try to pass here. A medium slant. Try to get the ball. They'll try to get the ball to Jokin. Here's the play. Back to throw is Smith. He's looking. He throws. Passes incomplete. Tipped away by Zachary. And Roy just tried to get it to Rhodes. And Roy dies and just couldn't come up with it. So the turnover does not hurt Maryland at all, but they're still stuck at 7 each. Miami will have to punt. Smith punts to Roy. Taken at about the 33. And that's about it. Tackled by Kramer at the 35. First down and 10, Maryland. 4:37 left in the third. Tied at 7 here at Camping World Stadium, the 1975 Tangerine Bowl. First down and 10. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to try a medium out pattern and try to get the ball to White. Back to throw is Dick. He's not afraid, and now he is afraid because he got sacked by Zook. A loss of 3. Maryland's been absolutely just getting destroyed on the offensive line. Yeah, I mean, how many sacks have they had so far here? Let's take a look real quick. I mean, Dick has been sacked 7 times. It's just he's getting mugged out there. Somebody call security. I think this game's getting out of control. Hence, NFL blitz there, people. Second down and 13 for the Terrapins. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Shotgun being called. It's going to be a short crossing pattern to Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. Here goes a play. Dick's going to throw this ball, and it's going to get picked off. It's going to get picked off. Picked off by Hatkus, the 38. Lots of daylight. Finally tackled at the 11-yard line, and that's his first interception of the game. Wow, another big turnover. Another big turnover as Dick came in there and just threw it right into his hands. And Miami, Ohio is at their deepest ever in this game at the Maryland 11. And what a big time play for Miami to get. Now Maryland's defense has got to hold up, but tied at 7. The only thing is that even though they're at the 11-yard line, a 37% field goal percentage here is not good. Miami's going to have to get the ball in the end zone. I formation is called. Triple option to the left to Walker. Here's the play. Handoff to Walker. Nope, it's going to be taken away by Smith. Smith's going to sweep left. Felton Trowbridge in there. Touchdown, Miami. He faked it to Walker. Smith was on the run. He swept it left. And Miami has taken the lead. And they make Maryland pay for the turnover. Wow, that's big. Boy, that is huge for the Redskins, and Miami fans are going crazy here. Here's the extra point. He made it, just barely. Just barely. 4:02 left in the third. Miami, Ohio, 14. Maryland, 7. And how big is that touchdown? The way Miami's defense is playing right now, that could be enough. Well, there's still a whole bunch left of football to play. The return to Schultz on the kickoff. Gets it about, and it's taken for 20, 30, 40, 50, 40. Again, it was Jennings who got it to 19. He had an opening. He's tackled by Light at the 40, a 41-yard return. What a big play by Maryland special teams. Yeah, you go ahead, and now you get the ball now at the Miami 40. So you just get a big turnover in Miami, but your special teams couldn't keep Maryland from your own zone. So Maryland has a good chance here. First down and 10, Maryland at their own 40. Dick has absolutely been crushed. The Maryland offensive line has just not been able to guard against the rush. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Atkins going to get the call on a dive play. Handoff to Atkins. Atkins actually going to get some yards. He's tackled by Young of the 33, and that is a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Nice play there by Maryland. Very nice play. You got a chance here to maybe get some points back after giving up the big touchdown. Second down and 3, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Atkins again is going to get the call. And they're going to run counter and hand it off on the dive. Here's the handoff to Atkins. Atkins is actually going to get the first down and more. 15 before being brought down at the 11. Nice play by Atkins. Kelly couldn't pull him down. Young got him at the 11-yard line, and that was a gain of 22. Wow, boy, did Maryland need that. And now it's first down and 10 at the 11. Let's take a look at that play again. That was actually well run by Atkins. It was just a drive play, but Atkins got a lot more running room. He got past the line. If you can get past Miami's defensive line, you definitely have a good chance here to strike. First down and 10 for the Terps. They're at the Miami 11. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. And I guess the run's not going to call, so they're going to go a 3-wide receiver running back. Schultz is going to get the call on a short hitch. Here's the play, and he throws, pass incomplete. It was a short hitch to Schultz, but he underthrew him, and Allen tipped it away. Yeah, it was a nice play by Allen. That's his first deflection of the game. 2nd down and 10. 3 wide receivers running back. Shotgun is called. They're going to try a short quick to Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. Dick's looking. He gets it to Hoover. 10, 5, in the end zone. That's a touchdown. And just like that, Miami needed a turnover to get the touchdown, but on a great special teams play where Maryland gets great starting field position, and they just drive it 40 yards down there and get the score. Does anybody want to win this game? Well, it looks like I really don't know, but when someone scores, the other team scores, but when one team doesn't score, the other team does. Here's the extra point attempt. That's good. Sachko puts it through. 2:39 left in the third. Maryland 14, Miami, Ohio 14. Maryland will kick it off. Sachko with the kick, Walker with the return. Here's the kick. And Walker's got it to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30, maybe to 31? Yeah. Nice tackle by Claiborne. So Miami with the ball at their own 31. 2:27 left in the third. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Carpenter. It's going to be a sweep to the left. Hand off to Carpenter. He sweeps to the left. 30, and maybe a gain of 2 as Campbell brought him down at the 33. 5th tackle by Campbell. 2nd down and 8 for Miami. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back is going to be the call here. They're going to try a... can they try a jet sweep? They'll try a jet sweep with Rhodes. Here's the play, jet sweep with Rhodes. Rhodes has got it. Then he gets nothing, a loss of 4. That didn't work. Nope. It was DeVito with the tackle at 29. That's his 8th tackle. Miami, Ohio 1 for 14 on 3rd downs. The jet sweep didn't work, so now it'll be 3rd and 12. And he's going to try a shotgun 3 wide receiver and try to get the ball to your best player. Well, Flowers is going to be the one that's going to go for it. They're going to try a Flowers and try to get it on a medium out. Back to throw is Smith. Smith's going to have to run with it. 30. And that's about it. He's tackled by Fisher at the 32. A gain of 3. So once again, Maryland's defense stuffs Miami at the 32. 4th down and 9. Miami will have to punt. Smith's pumped to Roy. Roy's get it at the 30. And it'll die there. Actually, it was Brett Beal who made the fair catch. 38-yard punt. 36 seconds left in the third. Tied at 14. 1st down and 10. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to go with a play to Franklin and try to trap to the left. Hand off to Franklin. Franklin actually gets a couple yards. He's tackled by Fuke to the 32 for a 2-yard gain. And the clock is running. 26 seconds. They still have to call another play. They're going to go into shotgun formation. Short out and try to get it to Hoover. 4-2 nickel showing blitz. And they're going to call the original play. Back to throw is Dick. Dick throws, and it checks down to Atkins. It's incomplete. And that's the end of the quarter. We got 1 more quarter to go in this defensive matchup. Who wants to play Ohio State? I do. Well, maybe I do, but, well, I don't think you do. But we'll find out who wins it there. It's Maryland 14, Miami, Ohio 14. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Orlando and Camping World Stadium for the 1975 first-round playoff game between Maryland and Miami, Ohio. We're tied at 14. The winner of this game will go play Ohio State in the beginning of in game 1 of the 2nd round. We are tied up at 14, as you can see. Both teams scored 7 points in the 3rd to start in the 4th. And it's been very, very close. Like both defenses are just not really bending, and they're bending, but none of them really are breaking. The question is who's going to come away with the win here and move on. It's 3rd down and 8 for Maryland at their own 32. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Medium slant's going to go to Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. He's looking. And Dick is going to get sacked by Fuke. It's an 8-yard loss, and Dick has been sacked 8 times today. You wonder how much longer they're going to keep him in there before they bring in another quarterback, because Dick is absolutely getting crushed. The Maryland offensive line is really not cutting it. Ochap, Nash, and Ritchie are having a lot of problems keeping Miami from getting to him. 4th down and 16, they will punt. Sach go to Feicht. Feicht at the 34 before being tackled at about, what, 38? Yeah. 14:26 left to play, tied at 14. Here comes Miami. Here comes Smith. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Carpenter. Try an off tackle to the left. Hand off to Carpenter. Flag on the play. Benson brings him down at the 40.
Holding. Offense. 10-yard
And a
penalty.
holding on Miami will bring the ball back 10 yards. So 1st down and 20. 1st and 20 now. We'll see what they do. 3 wide receivers, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Smith is going to call his own number on a dive. Here's the play. Smith takes it himself, and he gets tackled by Campbell at 30, and that's a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 18. The holding penalty already took the air out of this offensive drive for Miami, so they know that they really need to settle down here and just continue to play it. 2nd down and 18. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Flowers, medium fly. Back to throw with Smith. Smith is going to throw incomplete. Tipped away by Young. And that was just a bad pass by Smith. Very difficult when you got a quarterback or a passing attack that really doesn't exist. 3rd down and 18. They go to a trips left. They're going to try a fly bomb and just try to throw it down and see what they can do. Back to throw is Smith. Smith's going to throw. And he checks it down to Carpenter, tipped away by Benson. Incomplete. Maryland's pass defense has been outstanding. Their rushing defense has done well, but they have allowed 143 yards rushing. Meanwhile, it's the opposite. Miami's pass defense has been outstanding. Their rush defense has been outstanding. Their passing defense, at least for the sacking of the quarterbacks. Maryland has 2 turnovers. Miami's got 1. They have to punt. Here's the punt. It's Breckbull at the 32. No room to run. Palmer gets him, and it's a 3-yard return. So Maryland has the ball at their own 35. 13:27 left in the game. Or I should say in regulation. Because the way this is going, we're probably going to wind up in overtime. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Short hitch pattern to Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. Dick is looking, and Dick is getting sacked again. Blindsided by Hatkus. Hatkus with his 3rd sack today. And it makes it 2nd down and 20. Boy, Miami is just not covering. They're going to have to leave blocking in the back. I think it's time to have your running backs block. And that's what they're going to have to do here. Both running backs will block. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to try this again this time. Long slant to Hoover. Back to throw is Dick. Running backs blocking. Hoover throws. And he throws it down to Schultz. The 31, that's complete. Rome gets the stop. That's a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd down and 14. 3rd and 14. Shotgun. Wide receiver. Running back staying in the block. It's going to be a long slant. The pass is going to go to Schultz. Back to throw is Dick. He's got some time. Not anymore. He's going to have to run with it. And he's going to get blindsided by Edwards. And the loss of 13, I think that's it for Dick. And he's out for the game. Yeah, that's it for Dick. That's it for him. He was shaking up on the play. He's coming out, and he is done. Miami literally destroys Maryland's quarterback, and Mangis is now going to have to take over. They will have to punt. Sach go to Feicht. And the ball's going to die at about the 37. 1st down and 10 Miami at their own 37. 12:09 left to play. Still tied at 14. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Off tackle left to Carpenter. Hand off to Carpenter. Carpenter's going to get a few. He's tackled by DeVito at the 40, and that is a gain of 3. Second down and 7. If you're Miami, you want to continue to play. You don't just continue playing your brand of football. 2 double tight. They're going to go full house backfield. They're going to try a triple option to the left and get the ball and try to get the ball to Carpenter. Here's the play. Triple option to Carpenter. Carpenter's got it, and he gets nothing as DeVito brings him down to 38. A loss of 2. 10th tackle by DeVito. And now it brings up 3rd down and 9 for Miami. So making it very, very difficult. You can't throw this ball. They're trying. Shotgun, 3 wide receiver, 2 running back. It's going to be a medium hitch and try to get the ball to Jokic. Here's the play by Smith. Smith's going to throw, and the pass is incomplete, broken up by Breckbeal. So Miami can't get anything going, and they will have to punt it back. Smith. Here's the punt. Taken at the 20, and that's about it. Breckbeal actually grabbed at the 18. Neiman brings him down. A punt of 44 yards. New quarterback for the Maryland Terrapins. And that's Manges. Manges didn't have much. Didn't do much for Maryland, but that's it for Dick. Dick got sacked 10 times today. That Miami pass rush was ridiculous. It'll be 1st down and 10 at the 19. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Franklin's going to get the call. It'll be an off tackle to the left. Hand off to Franklin. Franklin gets nothing. Fuke with the tackle at the 18. It's a 1-yard loss. That's the 9th tackle by Fuke. 2nd down and 11. Shotgun. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They're going to look for Schultz, and it's going to be a short slant. Back to throw is Manges. Uh-oh, here comes the rush. Here comes the throw. That's picked off. It's picked off. Stolen by Young with the 23. Has room to run. Knocked out at the 8. And a return of 15 yards. Young has the big turnover, and that is huge. Yes, that's big. Boy, does Miami come up with it. The Miami pass rush, Maryland just had no answer for it at all. 3rd interception thrown, and the first pass by Manges is just picked off. Miami has the ball at the Maryland 8. 10:24 left to play. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Carpenter with the dive. Hand off to Carpenter, and he's going to actually get some yardage. Zachary tackled him to 3, and that's a gain of 5. They are in field goal range. If you think the way Miami's doing it, and that one now with the Maryland quarterback hurt, you think Miami, I think that if they don't get the touchdown, they'll take the field goal. Yeah, right now, they know it's going to be very difficult for Maryland to score points. 3 wide receivers, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. They go I formation. Carpenter with the dive. Handoff. And nope, Smith's going to take it himself. He can't handle the snap, but it's a down the lane, but Smith gets in there. Touchdown! Smith comes through with his 2nd touchdown scramble, and Miami takes the lead. He couldn't handle the snap. He decided just to run with it, and Maryland's defense, I don't think, knew exactly what was going to happen, and he just walked right in there. Here's the extra point. It's good. Could that be the play of the game? 9:43 left in quarter 4. Miami, Ohio, 21. Maryland, 14. Schultz, Jennings, and Zelensky will receive the punt, will receive the kickoff. And it's taken by Schultz, 30, 35. He's brought down by Neiman at the 35, a return of 24 yards. So Maryland has the ball at their own 35-yard line. That was such a huge turnover, and now Miami probably could pin their ears back and maybe just go right after them. Well, if you're Maryland, you could still just run the ball, but right now, if your offensive line has been absolutely offensive in this game, and you got to be thinking that, well, this is just not the way it's supposed to work. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Franklin's going to get the handoff with a dive. Franklin's going to get maybe a yard. Nope. Fuke brings him down to 35. No gain. And that's his 10th tackle, and it'll be 2nd down and 10. Second down and 10. Hoover's made 7 catches for 76 yards. If you're Miami, you've got to get some points. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, shotgun. They'll try a shorts. They're going to try a medium cross pattern to White. Manges back to throw. He's looking. Manges will throw. Passes incomplete. It was a medium cross to White, but he was double teamed. Third down and 10. Shotgun formation. Hoover's going to get the play, and it's going to be a long slant. Back to throw is Manges. Manges has got time. He actually throws. He throws underneath the Franklin. Incomplete. Manges is nailing the throw.
Roughing the passer. Defense. 15-yard
penalty on Kelly will be accepted.
Down.
Well, if you're not going to complete passes, at least you can get 15-yard penalties like that. That moves the ball to midfield and keeps Maryland alive in the drive. Nice rhyme. I think you had too much Coronas this time, Joe. Yeah, I think you're right. First down and 10 at the 50. Maryland with the ball. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Hoover's going to get the play. A short out pattern. Here's the play. Manges will have to run. Manges is going to get sacked by McDermott. And there's a fumble. But Kaprowski covered it up. And that is a loss of 7. How bad is this Maryland offensive line really is? Yeah, they can't stop anybody. Right now, the way they're playing, they couldn't block me. And that is saying something, Joe. Oh, shut up. Second down and 17 for Maryland at their own 43. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Keeping them in the block. Hoover's going to call. Medium cross. Back to throw is Manges. Here comes the rush. And Manges is going to run with the ball. Not a bad idea. Cuts across the 45, 50. Tackled by Young at the 47. It's a gain of 10. Third down and 7. Yeah, Maryland's going to have to definitely, they're going to have to keep the running backs back there to block. They're definitely going to have to do it. Third down and 7. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Medium slant to Schultz. Manges back to throw. He throws. Passes caught by, throws underneath to White. Completed the 43. He's hit and stopped by Allen. And that is a gain of 4. Fourth down and 3 for Maryland. 7:35 left to play in the 4th. What do you do here? I mean, do you try to go for this or do you punt it? Well, if you punt it, you're probably going to wind up putting Miami on their own 20. And right now, I think you need to give your team a spark. I think 4th down and 3. And there's still plenty of time left. That's true, but I think you go for this. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Blockers in. Schultz is going to be the man to go. Going to go for a short hitch. Here's the snap. Manges back to throw. Here comes the rush. And the pass is going to be picked off. It's intercepted by Hackus, the 38. He's tackled the 46. A return of 8 yards. And Miami has their 4th turnover. And it's the 4th interception thrown by Maryland quarterback. Wow. You know what? In a way, it almost could have worked like you had to go for it. You had to go for it. Manges comes in there. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. I mean, there's just nothing much Maryland can do here. The offensive line is just getting destroyed. And right now, the Redskins really have this game. I think they've got it in hand. They just have to hold on. 6:58 left in quarter 4. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Carpenter will be the handoff on a dive. Handoff to Carpenter. Carpenter gets lucky if he got an inch. Taylor was hurt in the play. He'll be gone. Return back for a little bit. But that is a first down. That's a second down and 10 now for Miami. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Carpenter going to go for an off tackle to the right. Hand off to Carpenter. Carpenter gets maybe a gain of 3. Evans brings him down at the 49. Third down and 7. 6 tackle for Evans. This is how good Maryland's defense has been, really. 1 for 17 against Miami on third downs. That's big. They'll slow the clock down. Third down and 7. 3 wide receivers, 1 running back. Carpenter is going to get the call. Trap left. Hand off to Carpenter. Carpenter gets to maybe cross the 50. He's tackled by Young at the 47, and that is a gain of 4. But it is 4th down and 3. And if you're Miami, you punt. Yes, you do. You got the lead. And right now, Maryland is on their heels. They've got Manges right now as the quarterback. He's thrown already 2 interceptions. So you punt this ball deep. Here's the punt. And into the end zone it goes. It's a touchback. 5:32 left to play. Maryland has the ball at their own 20. Here comes Manges. And Manges is already looking at his coach wondering, do I really have to go out there? And the coach is saying, get your ass on the field. And he said, and is looking back at him and said, but I don't want to, coach. People are quarterbacks are dying out there. He says, Manges, play ball. So, all right, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Shotgun, running backs being asked to block. Short quick to Hoover. Manges back to throw. Looking. And he tries to throw underneath to Franklin. Kelly leaped for it, but he couldn't make the pick. It's incomplete. You're asking poor Manges to come in here and play where the other quarterback got sacked 10 times. Oh boy. 2nd down and 10 for Maryland. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. 1 running back being left in the block. Schultz is going to be the guy. And they're going to go for a medium out pattern. Back to throw is Manges. Manges has got a chance. He throws. Passes. Caught. Passes caught by Schultz, the 32. He's pushed out by Rome. And that is a 1st down. We'll see if that gives Manges a little bit of confidence to move the ball. 5:14 left to play in this 1975 Tangerine Bowl. It's the first playoff game of the 75 college football playoff. Maryland and Miami, Ohio. The winner of this game goes to play Ohio State. 1st and 10, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Shotgun, leaving 1 running back into block. White's going to be the call. Medium cross. Back to throw is Manges. Manges, he throws. The pass is caught. The pass is caught by White at the 47. He's got daylight. Whipped down by Zook at the 47, and that is a gain of 19. Yeah, you got to go ahead and that's a nice play by Manges. You definitely got to move the ball here. You've absolutely got to. This could be. I don't think this is the final drive, but if you're Maryland, you definitely have to get this ball. You're in 4 down territory. 1st down and 10 at the Miami 47. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Atkins. We'll see what they do here. It's going to be White again with the call. Short out pattern. Back to throw is Manges. Manges got it. Manges will take off with it. He runs with it. He scrambles with it. And he gets 1st down yardage. That's a gain of 13. Allen hobbling off. He'll be out for the rest of the game. But that's a 1st down for Maryland now at the 34. Maryland now putting together a drive. 4 plays, 46 yards. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, leaving 1 running back into block. Schultz is going to be the culprit. Short out pattern. Manges back to throw. Manges throws. Passes caught by Schultz. He dives and makes the catch at the 26. Rome pushed him out. That's a gain of 9. 2nd down and 1 for Maryland at the Miami 25. Field goal doesn't help them. They must score a touchdown. 3 wide receiver, 2 running back, leaving Franklin into block. Short slant. Hoover back to throw. Manges. Here comes the rush. Manges gets it to Hoover. 10, 5, just tackled at the 2. Kelly saves the touchdown, but that's a 23-yard gain. And Maryland refuses to go away. What a play by Manges to Hoover. And that was an awesome pattern right there. Maryland now 2 yards away from tying this game up. 1st down and goal. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Not much chance there. I think you might have to call Manges. Manges is going to try to dive himself. Manges will take the ball himself, and he gets a gain of 1. There is an injury on the play. 3:32 left to play. 2nd down and goal. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Staying out of shotgun. Now going to go into I formation. 2 right. They'll go double tight end, 1 running back. Franklin, a dive play. Here's the handoff to Franklin. Franklin, he's into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Terrapins. When it comes to playoff football, you will do what you got to do. And Maryland looked like they were left for dead. 4 interceptions by the quarterbacks. 1 quarterback knocked out. Manges comes in, finally gets his confidence, and drives Maryland down for the score. Kicking for the extra point. It's good. 3:01 left to play. Maryland 21, Miami, Ohio 21. First down and 10. Now in 1975, they did not have They did not have overtime. The games ended at the end of the fourth quarter if a tie. If that does happen, I will probably play a sudden death version of this to see what happens. But it's Maryland 21, Miami, Ohio 21. Walker will return it from Miami. Return to the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And finally brought down at the 49, a 36-yard return. Boy, did Miami need that. What a play by Walker. Walker makes a huge return. And now Maryland's defense has to come up big, just like their offense just did. First down and 10. But Miami doesn't have that much to go. But with 2:43 left, 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. I formation. Carpenter. Dive play. 4-3 basic. David showing blitz. They'll call the original play. Hand off to Carpenter. Carpenter gets stuffed. Brought down by Hughes at the 50. A gain of 1. Second down and 9. Double tight end, 2 running back. Walker. A sweep to the left. Handoff to Walker. Walker's actually got yardage. 45, 40. Tackle, cuts back to 40. Tackled by DeVito at the 39. That's a gain of 11 and a first down. 1:56 left. Miami, Ohio at the Maryland 39. Double tight end, 1 running back. They're going to call Carpenter. They're going to call Carpenter's name on a pitch. Carpenter pitched to Carpenter. Carpenter 40, 35. Pushed him out at the 33-yard line, a gain of 6. Clock stops, 1:28 left. Maryland and Miami, Ohio tied at 21. What a game we're watching here. Yeah, this has been a great football game. It really has been, although for Maryland quarterbacks, it's not been a great football game. Second down and 4. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Walker on a dive play up the middle. Hand off to Walker. Walker's going to get the first down. Young makes a tackle at the 26. It's a 7-yard gain. 1:14 left. They're going to call timeout. Yeah, call a timeout. 1:14 left to play. The clock is right now. The clock's on your side. You have an 18% chance of making a field goal. That's not going to work. You're Miami. You got to get this ball in the end zone or at least have a shot. First down and 10 for Miami. The game is tied at 21. I didn't expect this kind of game between these two teams, but I'm glad what a great way to open the 1975 playoff. I can only imagine how the other games are going to go. Double tight end formation. Carpenter. 96. They're going to go with the dive play. They're going to actually do a pitch. Here's the play. Off to Carpenter. Carpenter, 25, 20, 15, 10. What a play! Tackled by Benson at the 12. A 14-yard gain for Miami, Ohio. Carpenter over 112 yards. They'll call timeout. Yes, they'll call timeout. They're at the Maryland 12, a 41% chance of making a field goal. 52 seconds left to play. Maryland's defense doing their best, but Miami's putting together pretty much maybe one of the best drives, maybe one of the best drives of the game right now. 5 plays, 39 yards, a minute 51. Miami has 1 timeout left. They've got to save that for a field goal. Yep. Carpenter is going to get the call. It's going to be a dive play up the middle. They'll go I formation. Here's the handoff to Carpenter. Carpenter is going to get stuffed. Fisher with the tackle to 12. No gain. 39 seconds left. They'll hurry up. Off tackle left to Carpenter. Hand off to Carpenter. Carpenter gets to about the 10. Tackle by Benson 9, a gain of 3. And they're going to call the timeout now. Yeah. They'll call the timeout now. 22 seconds left to play. And Miami is going to bring on the field goal unit. It's a 44% chance. So this is the game right here. Maryland 21, Miami 21, 22 seconds left, 3rd and 7, and Nick, you're going to kick the field goal. Maryland looking. They're at the Maryland 9. They didn't know the clock could run out with them. They're going to kick the field goal. Johnson being brought in. This will be the field goal of his life. A 44% chance of making it. This is to get into the next round to play Ohio State. Fans here at Camping World are ready. Johnson's with a chance. Here's the snap. Kick is up. And it is no good. It's no good. He just missed it wide to the right. And Maryland will take over at their own 20 with 12 seconds left to play. First down and 10, Maryland. And they're going to throw a bomb. Might as well try something. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Shotgun. Post. Hoover. Back to throw is Manges. Manges is going to throw it. Manges is going to run with it. And he gets tackled at the 21. It's a gain of 1. And that is it. We're going to OT. We are going into overtime. And Miami, Ohio will receive the ball first. And we will utilize the overtime rules. Wow, I can't believe it. We're going into OT. We'll be right back, everyone. Maryland 21, Miami, Ohio 21. This game is not over yet. Welcome back here to Camping World Stadium. Let's take a look at the results here. And boy, I can't believe it. No, this is the first overtime game I've done, I think, since I've had this since I've had the 2019 version. Maryland and Miami tied at 21. And it's been back and forth. Maryland has thrown for 230 yards. Miami has rushed for over 200 yards. Maryland, however, sacked 11 times. Miami, Ohio sacked only once, as Dick got destroyed in this game. Manges was 5 for 9 for 69 yards. But he did lead them down for a score. Hoover leads Maryland with 99 yards receiving. But it's Carpenter with 115 yards on the ground for Miami. And we're going into OT. And they will utilize the new rules as pretty much we need to. We need to find a winner here. There will be no ties. So we welcome you here to the 5th quarter. Tied at 21. Miami, Ohio will go first. The thing about the advantage in this game, it's definitely an advantage for Maryland. They have the better field goal kicker. Yep. So Miami knows they got to get touchdown. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Carpenter will get the call. Dive play. Here's the play. Handoff to Carpenter. Carpenter gets maybe a gain of 2. And Taylor is going to be hurt, and his return is questionable. Moves down the ball to the Maryland 23. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Actually, they'll go double tight end, 2 running backs. Walker is going to get the call, and it looks like it could be a off tackle to the right. Handoff, Walker, and he gets stuffed. A 1-yard gain, tripped up by Benson at 22, and Walker is shaken up on the play. So 2 plays, and Miami loses 2 running backs. Zwayer now comes in at running back. It's 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 7. We'll see what Miami can do. As I said, Maryland has the better chance of making a field goal here. 2 wide receivers, 2 double tight end. They'll go triple tight end, hand the ball off to Carpenter, and they're going to try to get a trap to the right. Hand off to Carpenter. Carpenter actually gets some yards. He's tripped up by Fisher at the 20, a gain of 2. It'll be 4th down, and Miami will attempt a field goal. Yeah, you got to at least try the field goal. If you don't make it, if you try to go for this and you don't make it, it's like you're telling Maryland here, just kick the field goal and win it. Coming on to kick the field goal is going to be Johnson. He missed the chance at a game winner. Can he make this one? This is from the 20. It's a 37-yard. That's a 37-yard kick. Here's the field goal attempt. Kick is up. It is good! Johnson makes a huge field goal. Yeah, that's, wow. Why couldn't he have done that at the end of regulation? But the field goal gives Miami hope. And now can their defense stop Maryland? Miami, Ohio 24, Maryland 21. Now Maryland knows they have to get at least a field goal to tie. A touchdown will win it. In comes Manges at quarterback. In comes Manges at quarterback. He needs a touchdown will win the game, but they have the ball at the Miami 25. 1st down and 10. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Franklin, they're actually gonna throw the ball. It's gonna be Franklin will stay on the block. Schultz will get the call. Short slant, back to throw is Manges. Manges throws, passes, incomplete. Schultz lost the ball. 2nd drop. Wow, that's a tough drop. He had at least 7 or 8 yards on that play. You can't be dropping passes like that. 2nd down and 10 for Maryland at the 25. Leaving Atkins in the block. Shotgun. Medium slant to Hoover. Manges back to throw. And he's going to get sacked. He's sacked by Windsor. 2nd sack today for Windsor. A loss of 6. 3rd down and 16. I know the coach is not happy with the Maryland offensive line. You allowed 12 sacks in this game. What are you supposed to do? That offensive line has just not been able to stop Miami at all. 3rd and 16. They have to go for it. They have to go. A 57% chance of a field goal, though. 3rd down, 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. It's going to be a medium slant into Hoover. Back to throw. Manges looking. Manges dumps it off to White at the 27. It's complete. He's tackled by Zook. It's a gain of 4. 4th down and 12. And in will come Sachko to attempt the field goal. His field goal is longer, but he's got a better chance. A 61% chance. This is a 44-yard attempt. Fans on their feet, both Maryland and Miami's. If Maryland makes the kick, we go to another overtime. They miss it. Miami will go play Ohio State. Sachko with the field goal attempt. Here's the snap. The kick is up. It is good. Wow. We got more football to play. Sachko comes through with it, and we are tied at 24. Maryland 24, Miami, Ohio 24. There is no end to this one. Nope. We got more football to play between these two. 2nd overtime. Maryland has the ball at the Miami 25. They go on offense now first. 2 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Atkins, trap left. Hand off to Atkins. Atkins gets nothing. He's tackled by Edwards at 25 for no gain. 2nd down and 10. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Franklin to block. Try a medium hitch to Hoover. Manges back to throw. Manges throws, passes, caught. It's caught by Hoover inside the 15, tripped up by McDermott for a 1st down. And that is a gain of 12. Hoover with 111 yards. Can Manges be the hero of the game if Maryland can get in the end zone for a touchdown? Because that just might be able to do it. I'm not sure Miami can do it on the other end. 1st down and 10. Now at the 13. Franklin staying in the block. Hoover's going to get the call. Short hitch. Manges back to throw. He looks. Pass incomplete. McDermott jumped in Hoover and batted it away. Nice play. Nice play by McDermott. And Buchanan also touched it well. Yep. Manges 7 for 12 for 85 yards. He has 2 picks. You're already in very good field goal range, but a touchdown could really do it here for Maryland. 2nd down and 10. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Shotgun. Quick. Hoover. Back to throw is Manges. Oh no, Manges is going to have to run. Manges is going to try to get rid of it. He throws. It's intercepted. He was looking for a receiver. He flipped it to Schultz. McDermott leaps and picks it off at the 9. McDermott is 2nd interception of the game, and Miami has a chance to win it. I don't know. That's almost, that actually goes as a, I think that goes as a sack. I'll take a look. I think it does. That's a 12 sack on the Maryland quarterbacks. And now Miami, a field goal will win the game. 1st down and 10 for Miami, now at the Maryland 25. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Carpenter. Not much chance of running here. You gotta try to do something. They're gonna try a short slant to Rose. In comes Smith. Smith back to throw. Smith's gonna try to run it. Smith runs with it. He gets nothing. A gain of 1. And DeVito makes the tackle. That's his 12th of the game. 2nd down and 9. Maryland's defense knows they cannot allow Miami to score hardly any points. 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs. Carpenter. They'll go 2 wide receiver, 2 running backs. I formation. Carpenter's going to get the handoff. It's going to be an off tackle to the right. Hand off to Carpenter. Carpenter gets stuffed. It's a loss of 1. 3rd down and 10 coming up now. Only a 24% chance to make the field goal for Miami here. And they just can't get any yardage. Full house backfield. Got to try something. Got to try something here. Carpenter. It's going to be a dive play up the middle. Hand off to Carpenter. Carpenter gets a few yards. He's taken by Hughes at the 21. A gain of 4. 122 yards for Carpenter. And now Miami will bring on the field goal unit. 38% chance to make it. Johnson will come in. He made a field goal that was actually a 44% chance the last time to get the ball game up. 38% chance for Johnson. If he makes it, Miami, Ohio will move on. If not, we play a 3rd overtime. Johnson gets ready. Here's the snap. Here's the kick. And it is... It's good! It's good! It's good! Miami, Ohio moves on! Miami, Ohio beats Maryland! Unbelievable football game! Unbelievable football game! And they are going crazy! And they go ahead and give Johnson, they put him up on his shoulders. He makes a kick. He makes the kick. And Miami, Ohio advances to the next round. I've seen many defensive battles in my time, many defensive games, but that game was amazing. Miami, Ohio, 27, Maryland, 24. Smith only threw 11 yards passing, but Miami, Ohio did it. I know they probably don't have much of a chance against Ohio State, but it doesn't matter. You beat Maryland here. Dick was 17 and 29 for 161 yards, but sacked 10 times. Manges comes in his relief. He throws 3 interceptions. The Maryland offensive line was just terrible. They couldn't stop the rush. And what a game by the Redskins. They will advance. Hoover actually caught 111 yards for Maryland, but the player of the game has got to be Carpenter. He had 122 yards rushing. He had a touchdown. He had 4 first downs, 3 over 10 yards. McDermott, some great and the interceptions are all over the place. Interceptions are all over the place. Fuke had 11 tackles. Kelly had 10 tackles. I mean, really, Miami, Ohio was just amazing in this game. It was a tough game for Maryland to lose, and that is how it will go. That is how it will go. So Miami, Ohio will advance to the next round and will play Ohio State. Congratulations to them for that huge win. So let's update it. So Miami, Ohio gets the bold, and they will move here. So that is it from here, from the Tangerine Bowl. We'll see where the next bowl game is as we move on to second round, game 1. It'll be Ohio. Our next game will be Ohio State versus Miami, Ohio. So we'll see that game next. But look at the schedule we got. We got a heck of a schedule coming up. We still got a heck of a schedule coming up here. You got Texas versus UCLA. Oklahoma versus Penn State. I'll tell you right now, I'm really looking forward to that one. And Alabama versus Arizona State in the second round. Well, everyone, it took 2 hours to play this, and I can't believe what I can't believe. In the words of one broadcaster, I can't believe what I just played. We'll see you next time for Ohio State and Miami, Ohio. Until then, and we'll go ahead and I'll put the score in, of course, here. Why not? We'll put the score in. So 27 and 24. So that's it for there in overtime. Miami, Ohio, 27. Maryland, 24. I'll see you next time on Action PC Sports. Good night, everybody.